welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. This is not a normal video. I'm just going through with 3 different decks, because this first one is in the Legend Anthology event. The next one is just in Ranked, and the final one is also just in Ranked. But hey, anyways, I had a good time, so I just picked out 3 random replays, and I thought it'd be funny to show them. Normal Summon Candina, get Effect Veiler. So this is in an event where there's like no hand traps, so Effect Veiler is a good one to play. We're going to use Licorice to return it to hand. You can only use cards that were played in the anime, and cards related to cards that were played in the anime. So Chimera is all still playable, though Mirror Sword and Big Wing Movement, I believe, are both at 1. And I think Kotal's also at 1. Candina adds Light Stage, or adds Hoodie, and then, adds Light Stage and Light Stage adds Hoodie. We'll link the Licorice off into Kolchika. Hoodie effect to summon. Hoodie will be linked off into a Trickstar Bloom. Use the effect of my Trickstar Hoodie to add Trickstar Fusion, and we will fuse off the Bloom and Candina to make Trickstar Band Dramatis. I hate that it's not Dramatis, because I've said Dramatis for so long, and it just sounds better. Dramati doesn't sound the same thing as Dramatis. We will link off into a Holly Angel. Then we'll use the effect of Trickstar Festival to summon out 2 Trickstar tokens. And then because the Trickstar monster was summoned in its zone, it takes 200 damage. And because the Trickstar monster did damage, my opponent takes an extra 200. It gains attack equal to the damage taken by a Trickstar card effect. And then we can link off into Trickstar Divadi. Holly Angel does a bit of damage. Divadi effect on summon will activate to do 200 damage to my opponent, as well as Holly Angel mandatory to gain 200 damage, or gain 200 attack. So a bunch more damage coming out. Effect to gain even more attack. We will link these 2 off into a Noble Angel. Noble Angel on summon will add from deck to hand a Blue Tears card, adding Maiden of Blue Tears. We will use her effect to revive Trickstar Divadi from the graveyard. Then we will use the effect to inflict another 200 damage. We will set 3. Fusion will banish to add the Candina from the grave back to the hand. And we will pass our turn with a set Maiden of Blue Tears, Infinite Impermanence, a Veiler in hand, and the Raigeki is just bait. Probably shouldn't have said it, but there's a lot of Exodia in this, so I just thought I'd said it, making me think I had something else. Photon Jumper gets normal summoned, mandatory effect to do 200 damage, another 200. Again, another 200. Effect of Phantom Vanisher in hand, when summoned, to add a Galaxy's Photon Dragon. I can't speak. I've never been able to speak. This is the first video I've ever commentated on because I can't speak. I know how Galaxy Eyes works. I've spent a few, I don't want to say 100, but I've put a lot of time into playing Galaxy Eyes, both at locals and on Master Duel. And in an event like this, I think Maiden of Blue Tears onto this is probably the best choice, considering I still have Imperm for the Xyz monsters and Effect Veiler for the Xyz monsters. I'd rather not let them just go into whatever and then crash over my Angel of Blue Tears, because if they set up big negates, then I can't win on the next turn, and they could absolutely just go Battle Phase into Noble Angel. Which, Trickstar Festival's in Graveyard, but there's stuff they could do, so I'd rather not let them have the opportunity. We'll pop that. Actually, you know what? I think I just wasn't thinking about Trickstar Festival in Grave, because there's kind of not a reason to let that fizzle out now. We really should have just let that resolve at this point, if I had Trickstar Festival. Because if he got in Battle Phase, he loses his Battle Phase, and I have all my stuff, Maiden of Blue Tears pops the Xyz monsters. It's kind of a shit decision. Photon Orbital in hand, equipping to Jumper. Equip spells attaching to add Galaxy Soldier. Galaxy Soldier effect. Oh shit, reinforcement of the RB! He got the Royal Rare Altar! I mean, actually, that's kind of cool. This is like one of the few things in the Sky Striker alt arts that I'm like, you know what? This isn't bad. I gotta give them credit. The Sky Striker alt arts, honestly, for the most part, are pretty damn good. Some of them still suck. Like Shizuku's is shit. Hayate's is still shit. Actually, Hayate's isn't that bad. The yellow one is still shit. What's the yellow one called? Cookie? I think it's called Cookie, something like that. That animation's awful, but the arts are cool. Adding right to hand Photon Jumper. Galaxy Soldier's gonna discard the Jumper to summon itself. Divard 200, Jumper effect to add a spell trap because it was set to the graveyard, and Soldier to add a Galaxy Monster. Yes, sir. It's okay with me. Adding right to hand Galaxy Wizard. Effective Jumper to add a Galaxy 100. And then 400 damage. Galaxy 100 effect to activate. On activation sends a Photon Emperor to grave. Photon Emperor effect to revive. Effect gaining another normal summon as an unclassified effect, so I can't respond to it or negate it other than with the effect that would pre-existing field negate. Like Skill Drain and Deadness is summoned would be the only way to stop them from gaining the extra normal summon. But they'll normal summon Galaxy Wizard, they'll take a bit of damage, and I'll go Divardi or Noble Angel to pop the Galaxy Wizard because I know what your deck does. They'll link off into Soul Flare Dragon. Take another 400, please. Soul Flare effect to add the Soldier back to hand. I have no reason to negate that at all. I have absolutely no reason to negate that. I've already done my Noble Angel pop as well, so I don't need this to stay. But yeah, go ahead. Light Stage another 400. Soldier effect, discarding out the Galaxy Cleric in hand, and then Devardi to do a bit more damage. He'll tribute the Soul Flare and the Soldier to summon out Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon. Another 200 damage, but because Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon was special summoned, he's going to look at my extra deck and either banish a monster from it or special a number monster. There's no number, so he's going to banish the Cat Bat. No! He's going to Xyz summon into Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. And further Xyz summon it. Oh, never mind. Gotta take your damage first. Further Xyz summon into number C62. Neo Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. And we'll take another 400 damage. But not only that, I got an Imperm and an Effect Wheeler. So, effect at the start of damage step declares an attack into my Devardi, but I let it get destroyed. Well, at the start of the battle phase, you can attach a material from this card. This card can make up to 3 attacks on monsters during this battle phase. I die here. I do die here, is what you're probably thinking. But in my graveyard, I have Trickstar Kolchika, the very first monster that we link summoned with Trickstar Licorice. And what does that do? My monster is destroyed by battle, while this card is in the graveyard. Banish this card, then inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack. They got 1400 life points, so Trickstar Devardi, with her sweet nasty 1800, is going to attack and burn for game. I love the Trickstars. I wish they played better, because they are really, really fun to use. I won the coin toss and decided to go first, and to be honest, I had like 4 other replays that I kind of just scrapped because watching them back, it was examples of good YuGiOh, but it was more like, it was more thoughtful good YuGiOh rather than like watching good YuGiOh. It was the experience of playing that duel, which is why I saved the replay. And that kind of leads me into this next question that I have for you guys. Do you have any interest in live commentary duel, or not live commentary, but live duels for me? Because I can do that. I can do live commentary duels if that's something you guys would want to see. But if I do live commentary duels, I'm not editing them down. They are going to be unedited. Music is going to be added in post, that kind of stuff. And it's going to be me explaining thought processes, what I'm watching. Well, not what I'm watching. I'm probably going to be skipping my opponent's turn for the most part unless I'm hand trapping them. But it's going to be very, very lowly edited down content into just like, here is this happening. You're going to see the pauses in between the card being activated in my hand or attempting to activate in my hand until it actually takes place in the field, because for some reason the PS5 version has like a 3-second delay from when you activate a card to when it hits the field, and the timer still goes down during that, which is its own thing. But if you guys want to see any live content, let me know. I will happily do some stuff, but I'm not going to do heavily edited live content. I think it's very uninteresting to work through that, and I have not been able. I spent like 1.5 years making Master Duel footage, live content stuff, and I did not have fun editing those videos down, not once. Genuinely not one time. The only time I ever had fun editing live content is when I've dueled with Dakota or Adam, and those have been amazing. But if you guys want to see like ranked gameplay stuff, let me know in the comments. I would love to see the kind of thing you guys are interested in, and just figure out more ways to have more fun and to make more stuff on the game. But those would very much likely be single shot, one-shot duels where I just go through there for like the 5 to 15 minutes that a duel might take and just explain what I'm doing and how I'm expecting things to turn out. We'll go with Deception, activate effect, sending away LZ to summon out Diabellstar. Diabellstar effect to set 1 simple spell solar trap, setting simple spell to Slumber Morian, effective Deception, sending away the Diabells to add. And I threw, we get Ash Blossomed. Yeah, no, I should have probably Diabellstar send away to then summon herself, setting something, fucking anything really, and then Slumber, and then Deception on field, and go from there. But yeah, no, we're down. We'll go Talons to draw 2 and hope to draw Sylvie. Please draw a Sylvie. There's 3 of. Yay, Sylvie! Normal summon Sylvie, declare effect to add. Whoa. We'll set Woes and pass our turn because there's not much we can do. Bestial Joy Swarm! Love them. Don't ban the Bestials. No, don't ban the Bestials. They're not too strong. No, don't ban them. We're fucked. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We're fucked. Twin fucking Twister. Okay, buddy. Okay. You want to target to destroy my back? Fuck you. You ever thought about that? Fuck you. Ever thought about that, asshole? Fuck you. Yeah, sure. Since Woes is gonna summon out LZ from my deck and then synchro into Silvera. Like, yeah, no, you got it, buddy. You do got it. LZ effect to add and Silvera effect to flip it face down, which doesn't do anything because this is already a fucking Bestial, and oh my god, you do a call by 2, so at least we're not dying this turn, effectively, is what it comes down to. Yeah, sure. Don't get to add a simple spoil card. That does get flip face down, but it's a drop phase. which means this was not summoned, or the position of this card was not changed this turn, nor has it declared an attack this turn, so he gets to do stuff. We will shotgun that Maxi. Judea plays Primera Summon. Primera. Okay. Synchro 10 into Auxila. Not Auxila. Chaos Angel? Chaos Angel! This card should get banned too, and if you disagree, you're actually just stupid, to be honest. Targeting to banish my Deception and Juice Worm to send my Silvera to grave. Have you ever thought not be a bitch? Have you ever thought that? Ever once? Ever thought that? Possibly, maybe, maybe? Attack. And yeah, okay, that's rough. That is rough. They'll set the phalanx, and Silvera in the end phase will return the Silvera to summon itself. But be honest, I forgot he set phalanx. I didn't even notice he added phalanx, to be honest. Like, just completely, I just didn't know. Tails to add from deck to hand, my Russia. We will special summon, oh, never mind. We send Russia to summon Diabel. Diabel effect on summon to place my Deception. Activating Deception, tributing my, oh, never mind. Okay. We summon Soul Ershitin. And then use its effect on summon to send the back row to the graveyard, because I didn't fucking know what it was. I didn't have the slightest idea what it was. Also, this was too dark, right? Or this was light and dark. So yeah, it's bullshit is what it really is. Okay, he's gonna target my Sylvie to banish. We will use the effect of Morian to replace itself because I control a 5 or higher illusion. Yes, quite indubitably. Yes. I appreciate this thing. We're gonna link these two off into a SB Little Knight. An SB Little Knight is going to target to banish the Judea in the back row. Yeah. Hallowed Azamina will reset the Soul Erishiton to add back to my hand. We will set the call by and end our turn. Deception will reset itself, and we are in a good spot from here because they only have one card in hand. We have Sylvia on field. Sylvia effect because it was special summon needs to add a spell trap, and it's Magnamut. What the fuck? Yeah, you got it, boss man. Pop off. Banish that child. What did you banish? Russia. Okay, sure, whatever. I thought it was Elzad being banished, but I don't think she's in the grave. I think she already got banished, didn't she? Yeah, she did. SP is going to banish itself and be Magnamut, so that way they can't continue anywhere. And yeah, now all he has left is the battle phase. Main phase 1, battle phase, declares an attack, and Morian is going to flip the Chaos Angel face down, which when it gets flipped face up means it loses its effects, as well as that it can just be popped right now. End phase, he'll add Base Rebellion instead of a Ball Drake or the Druids from back from the grave. But yeah, we effectively just win here. Maxi's a damn good card to have drawn. Activate Deception. Use the effect of Hallowed Reveal. Oh, and then we chain Simple Spoil. What the fuck am I doing here? What am I don't have the slightest fucking... Guardian Chimera! That's what I'm doing here! I was like, what is happening? What the fuck am I fusing? I don't know what Azamina I'm fusing summoning, but Guardian Chimera hits the field. Hell yeah, brother! Hallowed Azamina reveals Saint Azamina, sending the Simple Spoils of the White Woods, as well as Deception to summon out Saint Azamina. Then we can use the effect of Guardian Chimera to pop 2 and draw 1, adding drawing infinite permanence, popping the Chaos Angel and the Magnamut. Saint will summon out Ilia Sylvia, will set 1 and go to battle phase, and they lose. They effectively just lose, which is funny. And hey, if you like the channel and haven't played Master Duel in a while and maybe want to get back into it, this is a great time. Branded's a great deck. It genuinely is. If you open the structure, or if you enter the code on screen right there, 36026602, you will then receive a fuck ton of branded cards. And you will receive a branded structure deck, Aluber sleeves, Grand Guignol, a beautiful little artwork, and an entire complete structure deck that looks like this, which isn't great, don't get me wrong, but 2 Cartesian is cool. 2 Keeper Dragon Magic is cool. This is not a bad deck, and with very easy changes, such as using the staple selection pack that we have right now to get cards like Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs and things like that, this could be a very quick and powerful deck. Because the Albaz fusions are fucking great. If the version of the deck that I have is a little bit better, if I had all the expensive UR cards for it, I'd probably be playing Branded or Master Duel right now. I think it's very fun. So if you want to support me and also get a fun deck to play yourself, do this. If you're wondering how this supports me, well, for one, it lets me know that you're watching the videos because I get a notification saying someone has entered it. What do I get from it? This. I get some of these. I get some of this shit, which is useless, mind you. You're not playing any of these cards down here, unless you're a piece of shit, and maybe you play this. I was filled with vitriol and hatred for a moment there. I love Albaz the Ashen. I really don't want to just spend the SR in it, but I want a Royal Rare this card so badly. I would love a Royal Finish of this card. Albaz is like genuinely just like my actual single favorite monster in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! He's so fucking cool. And occasionally I'll get some gems. I've already gotten all of them, so it's like, you want to give me 50 gems, enter the code. It's fun. It is pretty damn fun. But yeah, okay, sorry for taking up so much of your time. Let's go on to the next replay. I believe I decided to go first, and I have to just point something out really quickly. Spirit with Eyes of Blue is a new Link 1 in the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. I adore that card's artwork because that card's artwork comes from Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It is the blue eyes in this stage. That tower, that shining glowing egg in the top left, is the Link 1 for the new deck. It's when it hatched, it's this tower. I love that. I love, like, Konami, that's fucking awesome. Make more stuff like that. I also think they should test cards out in Master Duel and fucking change them. Promethean Princess came here first. You should have realized, hey, this should probably require a fire monster before we put it into the fucking game. They didn't. I don't know why they didn't. But you have a digital game. You can make changes before releasing it in the TCG. But this card, Spirit with Eyes of Blue, coming from this mat, from the anniversary of the second Master Duel anniversary, it's just fucking awesome, man. I love it. It was like it was hatching for that year. Albion is going to place the Retribution to the graveyard to draw one card, placing itself in the bottom of the deck. And yes, drawing it a Super Poly is not great, but yeah, okay. They will go Spirit Gates, adding Rick and Dark Beckoning Beast. Okay, this is full Yubel combo. Beckoning Beast and Chaos Summoning. I don't know why people keep playing this card. Stop playing it. It's not great. Just add the second Beckoning Beast because it's follow up for the next turn. Phantom Yubel linking away this, or fusioning the Spirit and the Chaos Summoning Beast into Phantom. Gruesome effect to summon Chain Soul Lord of Yama. Lord of Yama? What the fuck am I reading? Unchained Soul Lord of Yama? Is that a place? Fuck you, idiot. I don't like your name. We're gonna negate you because I don't trust you. Never have trusted you. Never will trust you. And I don't want you to have that extension. That extension's pretty damn good, sadly. Effect to discard a card, special summon a fiend monster with 0 attacks and effects from the grave, specialing out Spirit. Oh, you bitch. Ooh, Nightmare Pain. Yup, Nightmare Pain activation. Good for me. Effect to destroy a dark monster hand or face a field, and if you do, add a Yubel or a card that mentions it. We're going to change Super Poly, discarding the Despian Tragedy. This is sent by a card effect, not to activate, so I didn't know that this wouldn't resolve. But taking away the Soul Lord of Yama and the Spirit of Yubel means they either have to have a monster in hand, or they have to destroy the Phantom of Yubel, which is great for me. So we'll discard the Tragedy and fuse the 2 away into, I believe, a Garura here. I'm pretty sure it was a Garura. Could be incorrect. No, it was Garura, Wings of Resonant Life. And I put it in attack position to take as little damage as possible. Spirit of Yubel in hand. Yes, sir. Effective Yama because the card was destroyed. Hate you. Sure. Revive the Spirit of Yubel. Squirmer effect, banish a special summon a fiend with 0 attack, 0 defense from hand or grave. And yeah, 3,000 damage is not a bad amount to take if I'm being honest. I could have maybe used the effect fielder, but I didn't think it was worth it necessarily because Barudris hits the field, and this card is a negate, a destroy, and a destroy. Shit's crazy. This is a fucking crazy card. Actually, isn't it 3 destruction? It's 3 separate destruction effects. If this Succeed Summon card is destroyed, non-targeting, destroy a card on the field. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks while it has material, destroy a card on the field. When your opponent activates a card or effect, negate the activation, then you can detach one from this card and destroy one on the field. This card's fucking crazy. But okay, 3,000, 3,000, that's a rare stat line. We will drop a turn. Super Volley! Let's go! Dragos Tapelia. And then we will draw one card because of Kurura. Adding Brandon and High Spirits! That was fucking great. Accurate Brandon and High Spirits. Revealing the Albaz, sending to the grave Albalanetus, discarding the Albaz to add a Albion. Albion effect in hand will activate, sending Branded Fusion to the graveyard. Put this card on the bottom of the deck to draw one. Branded Retribution will vanish itself to add the Branded Fusion back to my hand. Great, great, great situation to be in. Love that shit. Super Volley again! Woo! Branded Fusion activates its effect, sending Albaz and Cartesia to the graveyard to summon an Albion. Albion effect on summon to banish 2 to fusion summon. It resolves. Do I know if he has a Spirit of Yubel in hand? Why do I feel like I saw a Spirit of Yubel in hand? He summoned one from hand, right? So I don't think he has one in hand? Yeah, we're good. It's not game. Oh, it is game! Yes! Albion attack, Drago attack, and Mirajade attack. Love that shit. And even if I didn't kill, Mirajade's live. Super Poly's live. Well, Super Poly's not live. Mirajade's live, Dragos Tapelia's live. Super Poly will be live because of the end phase. Albalanitas will add a Fusion Spell or Trap, which I actually would have had to add a Polymerization, I think. I think it would have had to add another Super Poly, but yeah, there was no shot they were winning from that point forward. I had a great time. Branded's really fun to play, to be honest. I didn't always think it was the most fun to play against, but I also played different versions of deck. I still think Branded's not as fun because I think Cartesia and Quem aren't particularly interesting cards, and Grand Guignol is never a fun part that, like, this is what your board revolves around. That's not fun. I like the deck being centered around Albaz and not Grand Guignol, but, like, lore, I guess. You know what, though? It doesn't really matter because I am spending I'm going to be spending an egregious amount of money on the new Albaz alt art and Ecclesia alt art, which revealed in the OCG sometime in 2023, I believe, have finally been revealed to be in Quarter Century Stampede, and I'm so fucking excited because, as I said, I love Albaz and I love Ecclesia, and they're such good alt arts. My boy is dripped the fuck out, and I want to play with that shit. I don't have the rest of the cards because they're still expensive, but it's going to be fun. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all had a wonderful day. And if you haven't, there's always rest of your day. There's always tomorrow, the day after that, so on and so forth. Things don't get better unless you let them. So give yourself time and things will improve. I promise. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye-bye.